Hey friends, welcome back to the channel.
Dining with Dogs.
So we are feeling a little bit fall today. So I also saw that some of the pumpkin spice and other fall flavors are hitting store shelves, namely Trader Joe's shelves. I think September 5th was the official launch date of some of their fall flavors. And so of course I could not resist, because if anybody knows me, they know that my love language is pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
So I went to see what I could get at Trader Joe's. I don't think they have everything out just yet. And I also didn't want to taste things that I probably already had. So this will be stuff that's new to me. And while I was looking at my little haul, I think I can do kind of ideas for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So maybe we'll do something a little bit unique. And it's dinner time right now, so we're gonna have 3 meals and snacks, all in one sitting. And this should be entertaining because I don't really know where David sits on the spectrum of love and pumpkin spice. But we have more than pumpkin spice. We have some other, I think, kind of fall-ish flavors to taste. So we're gonna start with breakfast, but before we do, I'm waiting for the mini pumpkin spice scones to be done in the oven. So while we're waiting on that, I got a package in the mail today.
Huge.
So I thought it would be fun to unbox this. This is kind of for, I'm going away for a girls' weekend, and I don't even know where I saw this, but I thought it sounded super fun, and so I was totally influenced to purchase it.
We never know what we're gonna get.
So girls' weekend and wine, but check this out.
Holy
This
moly.
is a collaboration, I think, that Keebler Club Minis did with Butter Chardonnay. So I love Chardonnay. I don't know that I've ever had this brand before, but I guess they have these Club Minis that are infused with the wines. Let's see if we can see this. So I thought it'd be fun to unbox it on camera. So let's put that, throw it off. There we go. Kind of. So I think what's supposed to be in here is a couple of cans of wine and some crackers, so we'll see.
Did you say cans of wine?
Cans of wine.
Who puts wine
Doing
in
it real
can?
classy here. Okay, so help me with this lid so we can see
Who puts
what's
wine
in here. So we got it's an information card, and it says, we hope you enjoy, oh, scones are done. We should probably get those in a second. Hope that you and your club enjoy the ultimate butter box with limited edition flaky buttery Club Butter Cracker Minis, blah, blah, blah. Cheers, your friends at Butter. So that's kind of fun, little welcome card. And it looks like there are 4 cans of this Butter Chardonnay. I don't know if you can see that.
Butter Chardonnay.
Butter Chardonnay. This is not for Dave. He doesn't like Chardonnay. He doesn't
not,
like wine.
Not with butter.
But, and so then we have this, looks yeah, hold that
What
for me.
are they? Crackers?
Yeah, so the mini, kind of club crackers, but I guess these are infused with Chardonnay. So I'm not gonna open these up and try them here because, like I said, I'm taking this for a girls' weekend. Hold on one second, that thing's bothering me. Sorry about that, I had to get the scones out of the oven, so that will be one of our first courses here coming up soon. So yeah, so got some crackers and then got the wine. So 4 bottles, oh, not 4 bottles,
4 cans of wine.
4 cans of wine. Like I said, it's classy, but hey, you could take this to the pool. It's a little bit more portable than a big glass thing of wine. Oh, and then this comes out.
Wow.
Look at this. It's an igloo cooler. Okay, with club and butter on there. So let's open this thing up. This thing's big. This is nice. So it looks kind of almost like a more flat-ish, but it has a zippered, insulated section right there. And then this is not really insulated, it's just another compartment. So it kind of looks, it's a little narrow, but I think you could probably fit everything you needed for a little picnic in there, and maybe some plates and utensils and napkins in here. And then you can just carry that on your rear wing. And it looks like there's a compartment here. Oh, if you needed to put this on your suitcase, that seems weird.
Oh, wow.
But you could put it on the little handle of a roller bag. So that's super fun. I think it was $30, but I'll link it down below. But something fun for girls' weekend because we'll be drinking the Chardonnay. All right, so I think we should probably get on to breakfast. breakfast.
All right, let's give that a try.
All right, let's put this away. I'll get the breakfast stuff. We'll be right back. Okay, so first order of business, we'll start with a beverage. And I've had this last year. It is the GT Synergy Fall Edition Living in Gratitude Kombucha. And this has apple, turmeric, carrot, and spices. So I actually really like this. I know that already, but I haven't had it since last fall. And I have a funny feeling I know how David will react, but it's just entertaining. So we're gonna taste this one. Smell it. This is so much fun.
I'm the guinea pig.
I already know what it's gonna be.
Oh, God.
It's pretty potent.
That's horrible.
I really like it. And we got little
Oh.
Willie over here. Say hi, Will. Hi, Will.
Oh, that's terrible. I can't believe somebody would pay for that. Ugh.
I love it. It really does kind of taste like fall, like a fall kombucha. So it's really good. I think I just had the Unity summer one, and this one's just so good. Like this hits like fall in a cold drink. So good.
I'm still trying to get taste out of my mouth.
All right, well, we'll see if the next taste is any better or any worse. So, who doesn't like to start their morning out with some oatmeal? And so they have these overnight oats, and this is in pumpkin flavored rolled oats with pumpkin puree and spices. So it should be kind of healthy. 200 calories for this little container, and I think this was like $1.99, so a little steep for a.
What is it called? Overnight oats.
So David's only used to having hot oats. And so overnight oats are when you take the oats and you soak them overnight and they kind of soften up rather than heating them up.
Oh.
And so you eat this cold.
So they're cold oats.
So they're cold oats. So this is what it looks like. Willie definitely wants some. And so we're just gonna mix this up. Oh yeah, there's the oats. I was gonna say it kind of just looks like a puree, but there's the oats, I'm seeing them. I think you have to really mix it up to get the oats, but it looks way more like doesn't look like a ton of oats, but a lot of puree. Anyway, there's that. Okay, so we have our spoons. I'm gonna try and get like some oat, and this will be entertaining with Dave too. So
Go ahead, try it.
Get yourself some.
You go first.
Let's go. That's like a liquid pumpkin pie. It could be a little sweeter, but I like it. I think it's really good. It'd be something really good on the go. No, I know, Willie. Come on, sit down. Sit down, baby boy. What do you think? As far as cold oats, like that's totally not up your alley.
Kind of reminds me of pumpkin pie.
Yeah, like it's kind of like a pumpkin pie.
I want to normally think of it
Dessert.
as oats so much. More like a pumpkin pie.
Yeah, it's good.
Not bad. It's not bad.
You know, I mean, for something, if I needed a quick breakfast on the go, I would do that. And who doesn't like I needed something a little crunchy with my oats, like especially overnight oats. And so this is new this year, the Honey Crisp Apple Granola. This is, of course, high in calorie. Per serving is 260. But what I was noticing in the package is I think there's some really big chunks in here, which I love in granola. So let's see if we can kind of get a picture of that. And I'll pour some out on my hand. So you can see like apple in there. You can see just kind of big chunks of granola. So let's just kind of sprinkle a little bit on top so we get a little crunch. And then we'll try get some with the granola.
Okay.
That adds a really nice crunch and fruitiness. I like the apple with that. That's really good.
Not bad.
So here, I'm gonna try. Yeah, try a little bit by itself. See if you like it.
The granola is good.
I like the big clusters. Like it's easy to eat. Like you could almost have this as a snack. And I do like this. I think you probably saw in another Trader Joe's video we did the praline, the pecan praline granola. I like this better. I think this has got a really good, strong
That's
honey
good.
crisp.
I like
apple
that.
taste. Oh, good. Winner. Still pretty good for a little quick breakfast. Okay, so next is, I think this is new this year too, is the 12 mini pumpkin ginger scones. So we put these in the oven, 375 for about 15 minutes. We're just doing 2 of them. That's still pretty hot in here. Why don't you? So that's what they look like. It's about the size of my palm. They're nice and soft. So let's give her a whirl.
Our dog's in a real
I
pain.
know.
Willie's-
It's Willie's dinner time and he
Can't
is not
understand.
letting us
Can't understand why someone's eating without him, and he's not.
so we went down the wrong way. It's real doughy.
It's doughy.
It's not like, to me, I feel like scones are normally a little more crumbly, so I don't know if it needed more time in the oven. What do you think of the flavor?
That's good.
It's pretty good. Like, it does have like a flaky outside and just like a really creamy inside. It's really good. I like this.
These would be good in the morning.
Like, bake that up on a weekend morning with a little Beyond sausage and your dogs jumping up and down like they
Willie's driving us
never
crazy.
eaten a day in their life.
Ah.
So, all right. So, what'd you think of breakfast? This was good breakfast, fall flavors. What was the favorite? Was that the granola?
Granola was good. That stuff was bad. Ugh.
This was good.
Oh. The oats, cold oats. Not used to cold oats, but tastes like pumpkin pie.
Yeah. So I think all that
Someone
stuff
told
was
me it
good.
was pumpkin pie. I would think it was pumpkin pie.
Yeah, and the scones are good too. So
These are good though.
I think they're all the hits so far. I haven't nothing that I didn't like. I mean, obviously Dave didn't like the kombucha, but we knew that. All right, that wraps up breakfast. I'm going to show you what we're going to do for the lunch portion of this video, and then we'll like do a snack while that's cooking. Okay, so on to what we're going to make for lunch. And that is going to be, I saw these pumpkin, what are they? Pumpkin tortilla chips. And I think I've had this a long time before. I don't think I was able to find them last year for whatever reason. But it's crafted with simple ingredients, including pumpkin puree, pumpkin seeds, cinnamon, and nutmeg. So I think there's like maybe almost like a sweetness to it, but definitely like a fall chip. So I thought we would try a couple of applications with this, but I also saw the shredded spicy Mexican style blend of cheese alternatives. So this is dairy free and I believe it is vegan. So we'll have this, and then also I think new to Trader Joe's is this almond chipotle dip. So I believe this is a take on, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say it on camera, but the bean sauce, anyway, bad word. So anyway, I think this is a take on that, like an almond based dip. And so I thought would be fun to do is to make some like nachos with all of this. So I'm gonna go put some in a plate and sprinkle some cheese on it, and then maybe we'll drizzle it with some of the almond stuff. And then I think I've got some apple pie hummus, not from Trader Joe's. So we can kind of taste test the chips, get the nachos going. And I think we're also gonna feed the dogs, so they'll leave us alone. So we'll be right back while I prepare the food. All right, ready for round number 2, also known as lunchtime, lunch, dinner, whatever. Okay, so let's first maybe try the pumpkin tortilla chips on their own. Or, let's see, here, let me take the big chip. Oh, oops, that's, Jesus. Okay, so this is what they look like. So yeah, just, you know, regular run-of-the-mill, kind of darker. Smells like cinnamon, nutmeg, kind of salty. Here, take another chip and let's try it in salsa. So I just have like some, I don't know, on the border salsa. Try it in salsa. It's a bit of a too fancy of a chip for salsa, I think. It doesn't quite go. It's a little too sweet at the end.
Not a salsa chip.
Okay, so this is just to try it with something sweet. It's the Boar's Head apple pie hummus that I got on clearance. So here, try some in that. That's a better application for it, but I still don't think it quite hits the mark.
Yeah.
I'm better.
That goes better with this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Kind of goes like pumpkin,
it's like a little bit sweeter, like the cinnamon and
yeah.
Well,
it goes way better. It goes
with
way better
sweet.
than this than with the
salsa. Yeah, the salsa doesn't hit right, but I think I didn't see it there this time around, and I don't think it's something we'd really love. But I think they have like an autumn salsa that's coming out. I've had it before. It's probably got pumpkin in it and stuff like that. Just I know that won't go over big here. Anyway, so we have our nachos that are made with the chips and then the shredded Mexican style dairy free. I think this is vegan. It is vegan. It says right there on the bottom. Okay, so it is vegan. It'll be interesting to see. I think most vegan cheeses kind of miss the mark, and I think one of the YouTubers I watched said like, if you're going vegan, like you should probably wait a year before you try cheese again because it's just not the same. Anyway, onto it. So this is just simple nachos because we wanted to get the flavor of the chip. But you could add salsa, you could add beans, you could add sour cream, whatever. So let's see. It's kind of awesome. Here, will you hold that up, and then I'll see if I can pull this apart. They've kind of gotten a little cold, unfortunately.
Kind of sticking together.
Yeah, but so there we go. And then two, the cheese was kind of closer to room temperature. I think I've heard that as a tip before with vegan cheese. And I also gave it a quick spray of cooking oil, just real lightly. And I think that helped with melting because this really did melt down pretty nicely.
Not bad.
I like it.
Maybe it's right there.
Oh, yeah, Minty wants some. I actually really like it. It's got a good chewiness. I mean, they're a little cold, unfortunately, because we had to feed the dogs, but it has like a good nacho-y feel. Like this feels like a cold nacho that you would have had, like it's been sitting out.
It's not really cold. It's still warm.
But I mean, like the cheese kind of hardening up a lot.
I like it.
I like it a lot. So
good cheese.
It is. Like I would 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. This was really good.
I would eat that, not bad.
I would eat that again. But let's also try dipping our nachos in this almond chipotle dip. I'll add what I think it's a dupe of somewhere. I'll link it or something because I can't say it here because it's a bad word. And, you know. All right. This actually looks, I've had the dupe before, and this actually looks a bit thicker. You can see that, like kind of a, well, it's still a little kind of thin, but here, grab a chip and help me pull that apart. Okay, and so I'll just put a little bit on mine and try a little bit on yours. Okay, all right, let's see if this is spicy. I like that. It's got a good smoky flavor.
It's good. I like that.
Little kick at the end. I would drizzle that over the nachos. I'd put some black beans on the nachos. I would use some of that ground beef that we, like the Gardein beef grounds on here, and just make a big plate of nachos. I'm pretty sure everything is vegan. I don't know about the chips. I don't see anything with chips that wouldn't be, so I think that would be totally vegan. And it would be delicious because the sauce is vegan as well.
All right.
So what do you think about lunch? Success? All good?
Good.
Okay. So I'm gonna put these things just aside for a minute while we move on to my favorite category, snacks. Snack time. All right, so I did pick up this, I don't think I've seen this before, maybe it's new, maybe it's old, who knows. The maple spiced nut mix. So maple is another favorite fall flavor of mine. So this is maple, rosemary, almonds, pecans with red and black pepper. Ooh, spicy. Sweetened dried cranberries and papitas, also known as pumpkin seeds. So I thought David would like this too because, you know, we're all such trail mix freaks around here. So, oh, this is nice. Okay. These are like nice big whole nuts. That sounds weird saying that. So let's try and kind of pick out like a handful of all the different things. I think that's it. Okay. So that's just kind of everything that's in here. There's the like pecan and the dried cranberry and the pepita and the almond. Very mapley on the almond.
Mapley.
I don't know. Do you like maple?
Really bad.
Was it something you'd eat again? I would take this all day long to a party. That's delicious.
That's good.
It has a little hint of savory, but it's definitely more on the sweet side. But I like that there's like nice big, like whole, I guess kind of whole pecan halves. And everything's flavored really well. Like, you're not going to be wondering where the flavor is on this.
Tastes like fall.
Book club. Any kind of club. Wine night with your girlfriends. With the Chardonnay box. Crackers. I like that. I could sit here and eat that all day. But I shouldn't. I think we missed calories on a lot of other things, but quarter of a cup is 190 calories. It's nuts. It's dried fruit. That surprises nobody. That's high in calories. Okay. And now for the, I think these are a comeback too. So the pumpkin spiced teeny tiny pretzels. And these are with yogurt flavored coating, crushed pumpkin spiced pumpkin seeds. I think this would be another good thing to take to a fall gathering. Store it away for Thanksgiving. So I don't know why, but I feel like the picture on here almost makes it seem like they'd be like those flat pretzel thins. And then when you look at it, it's a little bit surprising because they're actually kind of like more of the size of just a small mini pretzel. Like they're thick. Try that. It's a yogurt flavored pretzel. You like it?
Yogurt flavored pretzel.
You like it?
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. It's a nice little treat. I mean, here, take one
Very
of those.
fallish.
I'm very fallish. Maybe like a yogurt covered pretzel. It's good. It's got a little bit more of that little extra crunch because it's got some nuts coating it. I gotta see a picture. Well, this one doesn't really have much on it. Okay. All right. That's the snacks. I have to go heat up. Oh, wait, hand me that. I'll show what we're having for dinner. So I've heard rave reviews about this. Now, sadly, it is not vegan. There is milk in here because probably the cheese. But it is the butternut squash mac and cheese. I am not a big fan of squash. I'm almost positive David isn't either. But I've seen so many rave reviews and I am a fan of mac and cheese. So I thought we would try this. I'm gonna stick this in the microwave. I think it'll just take a couple minutes. So we'll be right back. It's dinner time already. It feels like we just had breakfast.
We did.
Because we just did. Anyway, okay, so again, we're doing the Trader Joe's butternut squash mac and cheese. And we just pulled this out of the microwave. Real classy. But hey, if you need a 5-minute dinner, I kind of feel like this is the way to go. Maybe. We'll see how it tastes. But ain't no shame in a quick dinner, right? I mean, we're all busy. We all know things get crazy. And I think too, so that's how it looks. We're gonna stir it up a little bit before I burn myself. I think too, this is a good time to just talk about maybe our dietary preferences again. So like I said, this is not vegan, and I know that a lot of food that we feature on this channel is plant-based or it's vegan. I'd like to think of us more as probably, or at least myself, I won't speak for David, flexitarian. So we do try to eat plant-based as much as possible. But you know, if a craving strikes or I'm out with friends for sushi, like I will partake. You know, but we try to keep it mainly plant-based around here. But if some mac and cheese happens to find its way into our freezer, we're gonna eat it. I just think that we don't, it's not often, you know, I think trying to focus mainly on plants or plant-based things has worked for us. But yeah, every now and then we have an egg, we have some mac and cheese, you know, and I don't even call it straying. Like I really would like to also stay away from the stigma of like, you know, saying things are bad, like foods are bad or foods are, you know, good. Like obviously vegetables are wonderful for you, but if you need some chocolate, eat some chocolate, right? So
like
anyway,
99% vegan.
I'm not even gonna put a percentage on it. For me personally, maybe David.
I'm probably a little bit more strict about it.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, obviously there's so many reasons to do it. We like animals and dietary stuff and things like that. But again, you know, had to taste the butternut squash. It smells good. It looks pretty good.
Are we going to taste it already? You're going to keep
I know, we're
stirring
just going to keep chatting about how we eat. Anyway, this is what it looks like all stirred up. Get really close up there. So, what do you think it smells like? It smells like fall. It really does. Like maybe a rosemary-ish. I wonder if that's kind of a, let's see what it says. Mezzi rigatoni pasta with butternut squash puree and a blend of Gouda, cheddar, and Parmesan cheese. So Gouda.
Gouda.
I love Gouda, not
Gouda.
Not Gouda. Gouda. Okay, get your fork. Let's dig into this bad boy.
Give it a try.
So let's see. I think we'll get some herbs here. So, all right, ready?
Yep.
I can see the hype. I can see the hype. Yeah. And again, this is something you could beef up too. Like you could put some veggies in here, like maybe some roasted broccoli or something to bulk up the meal, to add some veggies to it. You could, you know, put some like black beans in here.
Not
just
bad.
To give it
it's
another.
not bad.
Yeah. Would I want to eat it every day? No. For it being a squash product, and there's probably, I mean, let's be honest, there's probably like a shred of squash in here.
I would hope so. There's more than a shred.
Let's see. Look at the ingredients. Oh, well, butternut squash is like second after pasta. That's pretty good. I'm getting some squash in. Like, you're probably getting a whole lot of other weird stuff, but it's good. Again, we all need a quick meal every now and then.
It's not bad.
No shame in that game.
I could have it for a quick dinner sometime.
You know. And I think you could probably get kids to eat it. There is a small grown-up taste to it. You know, it's a frozen food too, so it's probably not as creamy as I'd like it, but it's still delicious. I would say that this, for me, it's a 7 out of 10. I'm probably not gonna, would I buy it again? I might buy it on a whim just to have in the freezer. But it's not something I have to have stocked. What about you? Out of 10.
I mean, I could eat it in a flat, you know, in a pinch.
Out of 10.
It's not bad. Oh, out of 10?
Out of 10.
7.
I somehow dropped some
Maybe 8.
over by me.
Not bad. I like it. Tastes is good.
Yeah.
You can taste the squash a little bit.
So the whole thing, yeah, you can. I think you can taste the squash. I don't think it's as bad as like really tasting squash. Oh my god, but the container is 510 calories. 17 grams of fat, 75 grams of carbs, like 23 grams of protein. That kind of surprises me. So it's decent on the protein scale for like a pasta dish. high on carbs too, but again, it's a good option. It's a good fall option for like a little something easy. Now, the only thing I like better than snacks
What could that be?
is dessert. Okay, I have not seen these before, but I think David will. Well, David likes these types of cookies. I don't know if he'll like this flavor. But these are the pumpkin spice batons. And they are delicate rolled wafers filled with pumpkin spice. So, let's see.
Let's open them up.
Let's open them up. I might need David's help here.
See what they,
I don't want to crush them either. Can you, like, maybe get scissors and want to
Yep.
crush them?
Hold on, we'll open. Hold on.
Oh, no problem.
Come on.
That's what he loves to do with these
Come on.
things. Such a child.
Come on.
All right. So here it is. Pretty decent size little straw. Can look down there. I don't know if they look so filled. Right? It's a pretty, hi, Willie's back. It's a pretty subtle flavor. And they don't seem like some of these batons are like completely densely filled with like chocolate or something. And this feels a little bit lighter.
I could eat this with a cup of coffee.
Yeah, like this would just be like a nice little like treat. End of dinner.
Yeah, this and coffee would go well. It would go well with coffee.
I feel
Little
like
snack.
That's good. That's a nice light treat. 2 pieces is 120 calories. If anyone cares. Not bad. 60 calories for one. Nice little dessert. And it's not heavy at all. This would be nice to have like on a charcuterie board just for like a little sweet. Like maybe you could break them up into little pieces.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Really good.
I like this.
Mm-hmm. And I think it'd be really good dipped in the apple pie hummus. Just a little,
Or coffee. Have
Or
a
coffee.
Cup of coffee.
or tea. Okay. So we've made our way through breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and dessert. I think breakfast is always my favorite. What about you?
Most important meal of the day.
Although, huge fan of the nachos. Like, I would have those again and just load them up. Load them up with cheese and beans and the
Nachos were good.
chipotle dip.
I'll give the nacho a big thumbs up.
That one might have been my favorite meal.
Yeah.
I think the nachos were my favorite and the biggest surprise because I really went back and forth on buying that cheese because I feel like I've been burned and disappointed with vegan cheese before. But I thought it was great and it melted well. And so I don't know if part of it was, like I said, I've heard tips and tricks on melting vegan cheese is like room temperature and like kind of spraying with a little bit of cooking spray. So that's what I did on this one. It seemed to work. I've got 2 bonus items.
Bonus items.
So along with the fall flavors, I did see that they had some apple cider hand wash. So I haven't even opened this to smell it, but this will go in one of the bathrooms, but I can smell it already. Ooh, that's so good.
Smells like apples.
God.
Like
Okay, that's
fall
going,
apples.
that's going in the guest bathroom.
My
And I
goodness.
love, and I like the foaming stuff. I don't know why, I just do. And then an impulse purchase. We all know that I have a small problem with buying bags,
we know.
but this was the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. So it is the micro tote with the grocery bag. Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? So it's like this little tote and then
Is there a bag in there?
there's a bag in here.
Oh.
Now, whether or not I'll be able to get the bag back in here, that's another question. But you can use this little tote as like a little change purse, keep your little keys in it, keep a little snack in it. Dogs are gonna start losing their minds here. 1 minute, please. All right, and so this is what was rolled up in there. So let's see what this looks like. It's a really nice material, pretty thick and heavy and red.
Never get it back in there.
And it says Trader Joe's.
Oh!
What a surprise. So it's kind of small-ish. It's cute, which I love. I mean, like I said, like if you live here in Colorado or probably California or some of those other states that have, you know, kind of either are charging for plastic bags or just don't have them anymore. And I think I've talked to some folks that are saying like some stores are just gonna voluntarily stop carrying them, whether it's like, you know, mandated or not. Anyway, so that's that. I'm not gonna entertain you all by showing you me trying to put that back in the smaller bag, but I can always use shopping bags. I think that's the cutest thing. I think that might be for me an idea for Christmas presents or something like that. You know, I think it was like $3 and I think it's super cute. Like you get a little bag and a big bag. So that does it for this round. So I think we're gonna maybe we'll try to do another video or two on fall flavors. Not maybe Trader Joe's, maybe Trader Joe's, but see what other good pumpkin spice or maple stuff that we can find, apple stuff. It is my favorite season, both flavor-wise and weather-wise. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you took away some good tips on, you know, here's one way you can buy a bunch of random junk at a store and actually make meals with it. So this is everything I bought, and we actually were able to make a few meals out of it and feed ourselves without having much of a plan, right? So, so again, now is a good time to remind you to leave a comment down below. Tell us your favorite fall food items. Give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out. And we will see you in the next one.